Hey everybody, Matt X here. Welcome back to Pokestorian, the show where sometimes I just sit here in front of this camera and talk to you about things that are on my mind with the Pokemon market. Today, I want to speak about selling Pokemon cards online again because I've had a couple situations happen with people that have bought from me that are kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Uh, where to begin? Oh, I know. So here's basically my summary of what I want to discuss in this video. When you buy a card online that says it's near mint, that's what it means. It doesn't mean it's mint. It doesn't mean it's perfect. It does not mean it's going to grade a PSA 10. Near mint means the card is probably good enough to grade anywhere from a PSA 7 to a 10. And the reason I say that is because I had a buyer recently who bought a Mewtwo promo card from me, the one from the 151 premium collection. Card was in very good condition, near mint definitely. I didn't really see like anything noticeably wrong with it. And I'm not convinced that there was anything wrong with it at all, to be quite frank with you. Shipped it out, everything seemed fine. And then the buyer, a few days later, gets the card and puts in a request for a return, of course, which I deny. And the reason he's requesting the return is because he claims the card is damaged. And I'm like, damaged? The card was put in a hard shell case, also in a sleeve, wrapped in bubble wrap, and then mailed in a protective envelope that also had more bubble wrap. And he's claiming it was damaged. And why did he claim it was damaged? Well, because apparently the card had a couple like very minor like white specks on the back, just a tiny, tiny bit of whitening. And these weren't up to his specifications. And my guess is this is someone who was buying my card with the idea of trying to make a grading play and realized that they're probably not going to be able to get a 10 with that card, and now they want to return it. Like, that kind of behavior is absolute bullshit. Like, you cannot be returning cards, y'all, or at least you shouldn't be, just because like the card isn't perfect for your grading specifications. If it's a near mint card and that's what you bought, that's what you got. It's unethical and it's just annoying for people, especially for the sellers, to have to go through this crap where some of you think that you can just return things because they're not perfect and you're just trying to make money off this stuff. Like, if you're not interested in the card and you don't like it, don't buy it. Like, I'm really kind of getting fed up with like the way this market is right now. As like I mentioned in one of my videos from a few weeks ago, like we've gone from people that are actually buying these cards to now, because they want them, to now we got people buying them just because they're looking to make a quick flip and hoping that the price will continue to go up or that they can take that card and grade it and make a grading play. It's like, it's so annoying. It's like, does anybody even have like a genuine interest in these cards like anymore? Like, for someone like who started collecting like in the late 90s and like early 2000s, like having a near mint card was more than adequate. Like, I don't understand the obsession with like having a 10. It just doesn't matter to me. Like, as long as the card is in reasonably good condition, it's nice to have. Like, I don't need to have like a perfect copy of like any of these cards. Like, if I happen to get a PSA 10 of something, I mean, that's wonderful, but I don't really care. And I suspect the only reason people really care about it is just because of the exorbitant prices that come with having a PSA 10, or I guess even a 9, like if it's like a vintage card. But I don't know. I just kind of had to air my frustrations here. I'm kind of getting a little bit fed up with some of these people that are buying stuff right now. It's like, it really does make you feel like, are we reaching a breaking point like on this whole Pokemon hobby thing, where maybe we will start seeing a decline like in the future here? Like, I don't, hopefully sooner rather than later, like, because there's just so much there's so much toxic behavior and like crooked people that are just trying to like screw others and pump cards and manipulate prices and things like that right now, where it's just, I think a lot of people are fed up. They've been fed up, and I've been pretty patient on things, and I'm pretty good about just kind of like weathering the storms. But like, I do have a issue when people start trying to like pull tricks on me. Like, that's something that bothers me a lot. It kind of annoys me that people think they can pull one over on me. And unfortunately, with the Mewtwo situation, although I completely explained this situation to Mercari, which is the platform I sold the card on, Mercari actually came down in favor of the buyer, which was pretty shocking to me. You know, it's like I fully represented exactly what you were getting, and yet you claimed it was damaged and Mercari actually bought that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm done complaining, but I just wanted to say, you know, some of you that are out there that are buying and like, you know, you get the card and it's not exactly what you're looking for because it's not going to get a PSA 10. If the seller represented that it was near mint and it is in fact near mint, that means grades probably from a PSA 7 to a 10. You don't have any right to return that card. You don't. Like, as long as the pictures were reasonably, you know, accurate and showing what the card looks like, you know, that's just the game you're playing. You know, you're playing a stupid game, and sometimes when you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. And I don't think any of these platforms, whether it's eBay or Mercari, should be backing up and encouraging that kind of behavior by letting people return for those reasons. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Bye.